Now to honor America, would you rise and join me in saluting, pledging allegiance to the flag of our country. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you for joining us here today. Right now, across our country, at more than 1,700 memorial sites like this one, we are gathered as one nation to remember, to honor, and to teach. We are all proud to be Americans that live in a free society made up of many people from many walks of life. The freedoms that we enjoy today have not come without a price. Lying outside these walls and in cemeteries throughout this nation are men and women who gave their lives so that we could live in freedom and without fear. And today we thank those who gave their lives to keep us free. We shall not forget them. We will remember. Today, many of you here are veterans of war and conflicts that America has had to fight to protect the innocent and the oppressed. We are here today to say thank you, and that we are honored to know you. And at this time, we ask that all of the veterans in attendance please rise and accept our congratulations and appreciation. Additionally, today, there are many men and women serving in all branches of our military. We honor them and their families for their sacrifices that they make each and every day to keep our country safe from terrorism, hatred, and injustice. And so today, we show a united front of gratitude and respect across the United States of America as we remember the fallen, honor those who serve and their families, and teach the next generation the value of our freedoms. Our first wreath will be presented by Patricia Governor. Patricia is the chapter regent of the Richmond County chapter of the National Society of the Daughters of the American Revolution. And she will lay the Veterans Wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Army. And now Priscilla Marco, board member representing the Historic Port Richmond Preservation Association, will lay the Veterans Wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Marine Corps.
I got this wreath in honor of my ex-husband, Eric Allen Coles, who was a sergeant in the Marine Corps, passed away this year. Thank you.
Now Joe Kaczynski, commander of the North Shore Post 71 to 72, veterans of foreign wars, will lay a veteran's wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Navy.
Place this wreath in remembrance of all who served and who are serving in the United States Navy.
Now Diane O'Delman, president of the North Shore Auxiliary Post 71 and 72, will lay the veterans wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Air Force.
Today we're honoring the sacrifice of the selfless men and women who gave of themselves so that we could live in freedom. It's our commitment to them to never forget.
And now Saul Porter, representing the Board of Deacons, the Reformed Protestant Dutch Church on Staten Island, will lay a veterans wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Coast Guard.
Today we place these wreaths in remembrance of the men and women who serve protecting our waters, both foreign and domestic.
Now Mary Bullock, president of the Port Richmond Strong Civic Association, will lay a veterans wreath in memory of those who served and who are serving in the United States Merchant Marines.
This is in honor of those who served in the Merchant Marine. That's very special for Port Richmond. This was a Merchant Marine waterfront community. And if you look on the list of our veterans, you'll see there's a large segment of what we call Merchant Marine and privateers. And we have a strong tradition of that in Port Richmond. The other thing is that our church is very excited to be involved with the vets and to kick off what we're calling the Year of the Veterans. And this will, it'll start with this ceremony, and hopefully we will be doing it next year. And on Thursday, February 3rd, we are going to be the site of 2021's annual memorial celebration on Staten Island, presented by the 4 Chaplains Foundation. These are 4 chaplains who went down with the ship, literally, gave their life jackets to the men on board and prayed with them and sang hymns. And they have a special connection because they left from Pier 12 in Stapleton, and they were torpedoed up off the coast of Newfoundland. A Methodist minister, a Dutch Reformed minister, a Catholic priest, and a rabbi. And then there's a brochure in the back if you don't have one. On the last page, we are having something that we tried to launch last year, but has been postponed because of the pandemic. And it's our first annual Veterans Banners. We are going to have banners for individual veterans up Port Richmond Avenue along 16 metal poles on either side of the street. And it's going to be honoring veterans from the past. It can be done a member of your family. You can pick a site that's near the street where maybe you lived. And we hope that this is going to be the first annual of a continuing series. And the banners will hang from Memorial Day to Veterans Day. honoring our veterans. And Port Richmond has a huge history of service in all the wars and in all branches.
And it is an honor for me, representing the Board of Elders of this church, to lay the Veterans Wreath in honor of the 93,129 United States servicemen from all branches of the service, whose last known status was either prisoners of war or missing in action. These individuals never returned to their families and homes. We pledge this day, we will not forget. At this time also, we would like to honor all of the uniformed service members who serve in the United States Public Health Service Commission Corps, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, Commission Officer Corps. We encourage today that everyone who places a wreath on a veteran's grave to say that veteran's name aloud, to take a moment to thank them for their service to our country. It is a small act that goes a long way to keeping the memory of the veterans alive. We ask that you remember that we are not here today to decorate graves. We are here to remember not their deaths, but their lives. And that each wreath is a gift of appreciation from a grateful nation. These live balsam fir wreaths symbolize our honor to those who have served and who are serving in the armed forces of our great nation, and to their families who endure sacrifices every day on our behalf. To our children, we want you to understand the freedoms that you enjoy today have not been free, but have come with a cost that someday you yourselves may have to pay. As a nation standing together, we are sure that we can defeat terrorism, hatred, and injustice. And thanks to our veterans, we have the freedom to do just that. We'd also like to thank, before we leave today, Kathleen Langdon, who coordinated this event, is unfortunately not able to be with us. Kathleen is a 7th generation descendant of our congregation's original Vorleser, or lay minister. We thank her for all of her hard work to make today possible.